Ah, America, a name recognizable across the globe and representing vast and diverse lands. But have you ever wondered how these two continents got their name? Imagine if they were called Vespuccia or even entirely Columbia. Yet it wasn't the famous explorer, Christopher Columbus, who named the continents. So who did? Today, we're going to uncover how the name America came to be, the role of the Italian explorer Amerigo Vespucci, and how a German mapmaker thousands of miles away from these lands played a crucial part in naming the continent. Amerigo Vespucci first started by sailing under the Spanish flag in 1497. On his first voyage, he claimed to have reached the coast of present-day Venezuela, but it's still debated whether he actually made it there. Some historians argue that the letters describing his voyage may have been embellished or even falsified. Despite the controversies, these letters spread widely, painting a picture of discovery and adventure. 2 years later, Vespucci embarked on another documented voyage, this time with the Spanish explorer Alonso de Ojeda. They charted the northeastern coast of South America, where Vespucci is credited with discovering the mighty Amazon River. This voyage was very important to him because Vespucci suspected that these lands were not the eastern edges of Asia, but a whole new continent, an insight that set him apart from many of his contemporaries. In 1501, Vespucci set sail under the Portuguese flag on what would become his most important voyage. During this expedition, he navigated along the eastern coast of South America, reaching as far as present-day Argentina. It was this journey that confirmed his suspicions. These lands were not Asia, but a new world. He documented his findings in letters that circulated widely across Europe, helping to shift the European perspective on these newly discovered lands. In 1503, Vespucci embarked on one last voyage, which saw him return to Brazil. Although he didn't make any groundbreaking discoveries, by then, Vespucci was known across Europe as a key figure in the exploration of this new world. In 1507, a German cartographer or mapmaker named Martin Waldseemuller, along with his associates, created a map called the Universalis Cosmographia, a map that would leave an indelible mark on history. This detailed and massive map was one of the first to depict the New World as a separate continent. Waldseemuller, recognizing the significance of Vespucci's voyages and his role in identifying this new world, decided to honor him by inscribing the name America on the map. Waldseemuller's map was widely used across Europe, and the name America quickly spread. Interestingly, he later reconsidered this choice, as evidenced by a 1512 map where he omitted the name America. However, by then, the name had already become too ingrained in the collective consciousness to be changed. Waldseemuller's map remains one of the most recognized in history, not only for its depiction of the world, but also for introducing the name America, a name that now defines two continents. But why not Columbus? Although he was credited with the discovery of the New World, Columbus believed until his death that he had found a route to Asia. This might explain why the continent wasn't named after him. His discovery did not acknowledge the existence of a new world. Vespucci's letters were the first to suggest that these lands were not the eastern edge of Asia, but an entirely new continent. This distinction was crucial and was the reason why Martin Waldseemuller chose to name the continent America in Vespucci's honor. The name America wasn't chosen with the intent to become so widespread, but through the usage of Waldseemuller's map, it quickly became the accepted name. Although Columbia was later used poetically in association with the United States, by then the name America had already become deeply embedded as the name of these new continents. And that's how the name America came to be, not from the exploits of Christopher Columbus, but from the insights of Amerigo Vespucci and the skills of a German cartographer. This story is a reminder of how history is often shaped by unexpected circumstances and overlooked figures. Today, the name America is known around the world, symbolizing vast continents rich with diverse cultures and backgrounds. This is proof of the power of exploration, the spread of knowledge, and the lasting impact of those who dared to think differently from others. So the next time you think about America, remember the fascinating and wondrous tales that describe these lands.